friends, it is me and I am going to be filming a video today all about how I dyed my hair from a dark brown to blonde. I don't have actual footage of me doing it, but I'm going to talk through the process of how I did it, any tips, etc. So stay tuned. Okay, so to start off with, you know, I don't want people saying to me, you know, like, oh Rum, you dye your hair too much, you know, how do you still have hair? Because I left my hair alone for like 10 months and that's a really long time for me, because like changing my hair and my appearance is like my favourite hobby, so it was a struggle, but it was worth it, and I wanted to dye it once my hair got to a good healthy state so I could dye it again. But you know, that's my choice. If you don't like the blonde, whatever, you know, that's your problem. Yeah. Okay, so disclaimer, obviously if you know me, you know this isn't all my hair. I am wearing extensions, so I'll get into that. But to start off with, this is my hair now. This is the length of it, but it was longer than this before I started this process. I just cut it during like bleaching and stuff, to get rid of all the damage. But yeah, I had about hair to about here, and I will show you some pictures. Okay, so please ignore me. I just documented this as I was going. You can see me in my glasses, but this was my hair colour before we started anything. This is my natural colour, dark brown, almost black. So yeah. So my first step on this journey was to strip out any dye I had left, and I used it's not called Colour Before, it's like Colourless. It's by Tam Beauty, which is like a Makeup Revolution owned brand. I got it from Sainsbury's. Yeah, it was like £10. I don't have the box or anything, but it's basically just a colour remover. It doesn't damage your hair or anything, it just stinks. But you know, I did that for my first step to get any colour, because my hair is a nightmare and it is very resilient, and I just thought it would be a good place to start. So because I left my hair for 10 months, I kept cutting my hair during that time just to keep it healthy. So this was my hair before, and this was it after. You can see the light bits that had come through, but the majority of it looks a lot lighter on the camera for some reason. It's just it went the tiniest bit lighter, like the ends went like a goldeny light brown, because like, literally to here was all growth, so it had no dye in it, but the ends had some dye in it which it removed. But yeah, that is my first step on my blonde journey, and I will say it's taken me a week maybe to get to this stage, which is alright, you know. I'm pretty sure anyone can dedicate a week, but yeah. And then the second step was to bleach my hair. I used the L'Oreal Preference bleach, the 8-level lift bleach. I'll link everything that I've used down below if you're curious, because obviously you don't have the boxes to show you, but I'll link them anyway if you want to have a nosy what I used. But yeah, I got all of it from Sainsbury's, and I got two of the boxes of bleach, and I should have gotten 3, but I got 2, but I'll get to that in a minute. But first of all, I did 1 bleach, and note to self, make sure you do this on greasy hair. It's like some kind of speed race going down my street at the minute, okay? Anyway, make sure you do it on greasy hair, don't do it on freshly washed hair like me. But yeah, make sure hair is greasy. And what I do when I bleach my hair is I add oil into my bleach. I bought this was also from Sainsbury's. This is the Pantene Smooth and Sleek Argan Dry Oil for Frizzy Dull Hair Leave-In Oil, and I pumped this into the bleach to, like, for my own peace of mind. I'm protecting my hair. But yeah, I put oil in my hair, and I put oil on, you know, in the bleach. Okay, so I will show you the picture of my hair. So this was my hair after the colour before, and then, oh yeah, that's just a picture of like the lighty bits that were like in my hair. You can kind of see the length of it. It was about here, not anymore, but that excuse my face, but that was the colour it went after I bleached it the first time. So it was like a light orangey blonde. Oh. Yeah, so it went lighter obviously from that to that. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, obviously 1 bleach wasn't enough. As I said, I have resilient hair. So yeah, I did 1 bleach and my hair really wasn't that damaged, really at all. There was no damage, but obviously it wasn't light enough, so I left it a day or 2. So yeah, as I was saying, I left my hair like a few days each process, so it wasn't too much, because, you know, in the past I have bleached my hair multiple times in one go and it's ridiculous. You have to be patient, so, you know, just do things, take it slowly. Try not to dry your hair or anything while you're doing this to just avoid any damage. But I have a top tip for you, and I have been using this in my hair. It is coconut oil blend spray. It's cooking oil, but it's coconut oil, and it's coconut oil, rapeseed oil, sunflower oil and olive oil, I think. Oh no, there's no olive oil in it. I thought it had olive oil in it. But yeah, it's a spray, and it's marvellous. Like, I've been spraying this in my hair and leaving it overnight, then washing it out, or just leaving it in for like a day or 2 days. Like, when you bleach your hair, just spray your hair with oil and leave it in, and it will help your hair. And also, top tip that I'm just going to say right now, I bleached my hair with this in, with the oil in my hair. Like, I sprayed this in my hair all over, and I left it in for about 6-7 hours to let it sink in, and then I bleached my hair over the top of the oil, so it's kind of like a protecting barrier, and it really did the job. Like, you know, you just gotta test things out, and yes, use oil, coconut oil coconut oil will save you. Okay, so I've shown you one bleach, and then I left the oil in, washed it out, whatever, and I had to bleach my hair again with the same L'Oreal bleach. So this was my hair like I've just shown you. And oh, so that was what it was before. I'll show you the process again. So that was what it was, and then I stripped it, and then I bleached it, and that was my second bleach that I did with the L'Oreal. So as you can see, it's blonde, but it's yellow as hell. You can't really see, sorry about my big ass head on my spotty face. I have no makeup on here. Obviously I'm not talking about right now, but you know, it lightened it, but it was yellow as hell. And here's a video of my hair. As you can kind of see, it was yellow as hell. So what I thought I would do is tone it, and what I used was this. I've had this for a while, I've used this before. This is my second tube, and it is a miracle in a bottle. I will link it down below. But this is the Maggie Professional Hair Colouring Mask. Basically it's a grey hair dye. I'll show you. It comes out like pure black, and you mix it in with conditioner to get your desired grey. And I thought, because I don't want to silver shampoo it, because you know my hair is already like squeaking because it's got no oil in it, because it's like all the natural oils have been bleached out. So I thought I would tone it with something that's gonna like moisturize it. So I mixed this with conditioner and made a little like concoction of grey-ish dye, not too dark, and I wrapped it on my head for like an hour or two, and it went from the yellow I showed you to this kind of colour. As you can see, it's like, it's blonde, but it's not the blonde I wanted. Why won't you focus? It's blonde, but it's not like blonde, do you know what I mean? I wasn't happy with it, but you know, it did tone out the yellow. So I just dealt with that hair for probably a week actually. Maybe it took me just over a week to do this. That's why I haven't left the house in a while. But yeah, so I slept with oil in my hair every night, and my hair was pretty damaged at this time. Of course, you know, I'm not stupid. I know it's going to be damaged when you bleach it twice. But the reason I use box like blonde is because it's around 8%, whereas I've used the is it Jeremy Russell Be Blonde before, where you like buy the developer and you buy the bleach powder and you mix it, and you can get like the 40% bleach, and that stuff, you know, just because it's a strong percent bleach doesn't mean it's necessarily going to make your hair more blonde. My 8% bleach, like the 40% could have the same result as the 8%, what I'm trying to say. So if you see that bleach, do not use it because it's absolutely horrible. I used that bleach once on my hair when I was about 13, 14, and I just watched loads of YouTube videos and I was like, I know what I'm doing now. And I bought that bleach and I bleached my hair. Oh my god, it was like gummy blonde, like it was absolutely awful. And my hair was about here and I had to get it cut to here, and I couldn't brush it because it was that damaged. It was just the worst thing I've ever done. So I'm really worried about bleaching my hair, but now I have to come up with this like strategy that works for me. I've done this process many times. That's why I'm telling you guys. It's not like a one-off whim, like I've done this many times now this way, so that's why I'm talking about it, because people are like, whoa, like how do you do that? I've got your back. So yeah, I waited. I'm sorry if this video is going to be long, I can see myself rambling on, but you know, I've got to get it all out there. So I waited for a week with my oil, kept spraying it in, you know, leaving it on, and then I cut my hair because it was just getting to a point where it was like pure frizz at the ends, because it was just damaged, you know. So I cut it myself because I have bad experiences with hairdressers and I'd prefer to do it myself as they make me anxious. So I cut my own hair and that's fine. I did a pretty good job. You can't really see my own hair. Like all my hair's like hidden. But yeah. You'll see in another video of my own hair. But I cut it and that made it a lot healthier. So yeah, you know, you can't avoid damage no matter what you do. I've had Olaplex treatments before and they ruined my hair as well. I think it's just me. Like everything I had an Olaplex treatment and stuff. You know, if you know about bleaching, you'll have heard of Olaplex. And I then went to another salon in Newcastle, a pretty popular one where like the Geordie Shore lot go to get my roots done. This is when I had blonde hair, and the staff there were like, you know, we're not touching your hair, it's too damaged because of your Olaplex treatment. There's some kind of science behind it. They did explain to me, but it's been a few years now, a year or two actually. But yeah, you know, Olaplex doesn't work for me anyway. I've seen a lot of people use it and it works for them, but no, not for me. My hair was still damaged and breaking off. Maybe I'll do a video on how to care for your hair in a later date, because I've been through it with my hair, honestly. Like I've been through every single stage you can think of with my hair. So yeah, that's why I gave it like 10 months break just from everything, and my hair went back to its really curly state. So after doing that, I had to bleach it a third time now, and this bleach I used was the Schwarzkopf. I don't know, you know what I mean, the cheap kind of one. I used the blonde one. I'll see if I can link it below. Yeah, I just got that one because the other one I used had been sold out, so I got one of them and I covered my hair in oil and bleached my hair again for the final time. So after I'd done it with the Schwarzkopf on, the oil really helped it, and because I'd cut it, it really helped it, you know, it didn't damage it anymore really. And I think it was more gentle than the L'Oreal one I was using, but it didn't lift as well as the L'Oreal one. Like it did make it lighter, of course, but it did not like make it really light, if you know what I mean. It didn't make it like white blonde, which the L'Oreal one would have if I did it a third time, but that one is a bit more damaging. So, you know, you gotta pick your battles here. But yeah, the L'Oreal one, it also develops longer. You can have it on for 30 to 40 minutes, whereas the L'Oreal one, you have it on for 25. I don't know what that means. I think one's is stronger than the other. But yeah, I did that one for a final time, and I don't have a picture, but it was yellow. And oh no, so this was today actually. I bleached it yesterday for a final time, and this was my hair today. You can see it's yellow. Obviously they're my extensions, but my extensions, you can see my roots here. It's a yellow blonde, which is, you know, it's okay, but I wanted it to be toned out, so I toned my hair with the Provoke Silver shampoo, both my hair and my extensions, and yeah, this is the final result from all of that. That was my bleaching journey. I just want to say quickly, the extensions that I'm using are the Milk and Blush extensions. I have the full head set, and I got one quad weft, I think, and it was in 20 to 22 inches in the Gwen Stefani blonde. They come like this in this cute little box. You get one piece to see if it matches, and then you can return it, but if you break the seal here, then you know you can't return it because of hygiene reasons, but you know, that's still really good. The full head set is never enough for me because I have a big ass head, so I have to buy an extra weft piece, and I toned them all, and I toned my own hair. So this is what I have right now. I was actually going to go blue. That was the whole point of all of this, was to dye my hair blue. I wanted it like a royal blue. If you know me, you know I've had blue hair and it used to be my favourite hair and I really miss it. So I wanted to go blue, but like a royal blue. But yeah, my dye hasn't come and I kind of like the blonde, so maybe we'll keep it for a while. But yeah, this is what it looks like, you know. It's really not that bad nick considering what I've done, but I think it's because I have greasy hair and plus I cut it and I've been using oil, and I gave it a few days to breathe each time, kind of, so yeah. Okay, so I think I've talked too much now. You're probably sick of hearing my voice. I'm sorry. I just had a lot to get out about my hair, you know, like how I did it. So I hope this has been somewhat informative, and yeah, let me know if you picked up any tips. Ask me any questions if you have any questions about this. You know, I'm not a professional in any way, disclaimer. But yeah, this is just how I've learned how to do my hair. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it if you're still here, you're still watching my videos. I know I'm not very consistent, but I'll get there. Yeah, thank you for watching, goodbye. Hello friends, I'm back and it is the next day, or the day after, like 2 days after I filmed my video about hair. Obviously I have dyed my hair blue. I just wanted to put it in here in this video. just to say, even if you don't want to go blonde, my video will help you get a base for any colour you want to go, really. Like once you've gotten to that blonde, you can basically go any colour you like. So yeah, I just like to say, because like my hair's dyed really well, like the blue went really well on top of the blonde that I did.